What's going on, guys? Alright, the game's about to start. Sorry, I was having a heck of a time getting the OBS software to work. Let me know if you can hear me and see me alright. I gotta figure out how to get back to the chat. I see people. See if I can get to the chat real quick. The Bean is here. Yeah, you're good. All right, sick. All right. Let me throw this gum away. Oh, so I'm not chewing in your guys' ear all night. We can see in here. Let's go. All good. All right. All right, they just kicked off. I know that I'm on a bit of a delay. Just let me know how much of a delay, because I'm on NFL Plus on my computer, and then the stream has I think a 30-second delay, so. Hunter Lipke. Let's go. All right. Hunter Lipke with the start. Luke Schoonmaker doesn't look like Jalen Tolbert's playing, so that's good. You're quiet, Zach. Okay, hold on. How's that? See if that's any better. People tell me that my mic is really quiet. You know, I don't. Old Bean always coming in clutch with the donations. Yeah, I don't know if Deuce Vaughn's going to play tonight. That's going to be interesting to see if he gets any snaps. It doesn't look like it. Hunter Lipke's been playing after Vaughn, so he might not. Old Bean. See what I can. Awesome Richards is starting at left tackle. Ooh. Nice catch. There we go. Jalen Brooks. We've talked about him a ton on the channel. He's going to need a good game to solidify that wide receiver 6 spot. He's going to get Simi Fehoko. I don't know. I don't know if Fehoko is going to play in this game or not. I'm not really sure. He should. He's not out there right now. Why wouldn't they play Deuce? To me, he's already made the team. There's really no point to play him in this final preseason game, but you never know. Nobody's talked about it, but Dontario Drummond has had a nice preseason. He really has. He's had a pretty nice preseason. Madden clips. Yeah, Nate Newton was talking up awesome. Yeah, he's played well. He has. For a 5th-round pick coming in, he's played guard and tackle. He's done very, very well. And don't forget, Dak is calling plays tonight for the Cowboys, which is interesting. Man, I got to find my phone. I don't know where my phone's at. I have no idea where I laid my phone. We might have to go on a commercial break. Second and 7. Greer steps up. Oh. Overshot. Jalen Brooks. If you haven't, please make sure you like the live stream. Toss us a like. And if you have other Cowboys friends that need a live stream to watch, need a watch party, make sure you share the live stream as well. Man, it's really bugging me. I can't find my phone. All right, Will Grier on 3rd and 7. Come on, Grier. Move. Stop. Don't back up. Moving. Oh, see, there's Dontario Drummond again. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, Old Beans to go. He knows what's going on. She knows what's going on. I liked as soon as I clicked the live. He's drumming again. LOL, I'm 20 seconds behind you. Had to pause the stream. That's funny. God, you're behind me? As soon as we go to commercial break, I'm going to have to go find my phone so I can keep up with everything on Twitter. Any injuries, stuff like that. What's up, dude? I haven't been watching you for very long, but your videos are great. Love the analysis. Keep it the good work. I appreciate it. Everybody that comments, likes, subscribes to the channel, it means a ton. Oh, Malik Davis. Okay. Everybody that does that means a ton, helps out the channel a ton. And if you're not subscribed and you stumbled upon this stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Last stream got 128 likes, I believe. So that's what we're trying to break this time. 128 likes. And Malik Davis with a very nice run. Showed off that burst. While we're watching this, let me know what you think of the Trey Lance trade in the chat. I'm on NFL Plus on my computer. Okay, I'm doing it, bro. I'm a fan of yours. Hope you ascend from here. I appreciate that. Oh, Will Grier, scrambling. Oh, there we go. Look at that athleticism. Will Grier. Now, remember, the Cowboys did trade for Lance, so Grier is on his way out. And this is his audition for 31 other teams. So, he needs to play well. Dak's calling plays. So, it should be interesting. See where he ends up. So, look. There's another Zach in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, thanks, Zach, for being a member of the channel, by the way. Channel and raised a Cowboys fan. I love your channel. And born and raised a Cowboys fan, 1979. Let's go, boys. I appreciate that, Dustin. CBS is showing golf, LOL. This is all I got till then. Yep. Yeah, I really want to stream during the season because preseason football is just brutal. But, I have a hard time concentrating on the game and the chat because you guys, I like talking to you guys. Grier rolling. And he walks in for the touchdown. Will Grier with a nice little drive to start the game. Made some throws. Had some scrambling towards the end. There we go. Oh, Jordan's talking about Trey Lance, serviceable backup, not looking to see him take Dak's job, but should be a good developmental piece. 100% agree. It does make me a little bit excited that Lance doesn't have a whole lot of playing time. I mean, he's thrown 100 passes in the NFL. He's played in 8 total games. He started 2 of them. The dude hasn't played a whole lot in the NFL. So, therefore, I can't tell you that he's a bust yet. But whether he plays for the Cowboys at one point or he's a potential trade candidate that gets you a second-round pick back, whatever it is, awesome for a 4th rounder. I loved it. I loved the move. I thought it was fake at first. I'm not going to lie. I saw the Bleacher Report, and I was like, that's fake. All right, let me go find my phone. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I promise. This will not take more than like 30 seconds. No, the audio. Dang it. This stream. I got you. Yeah, I know. Oh. Stream was good. We were cooking. We were at like 70 viewers, and then everything just kind of... I forgot my phone. I can't still be muted, I don't believe. Yeah, dude. Live streaming, they don't tell you. It's kind of tough. They don't tell you that. It's tough. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to read the chat, watch what's going on, comment back and forth. It's rough. All right. Let's see who's starting for the Cowboys defense. Sam Williams is out there. Mozzie. There we go, Mozzie. Mozzie Smith did not have a great week last week. I'm going to be honest. He got turned a lot. He got moved up front, which is not what the Cowboys want from their first-round pick. But he played well. I mean, that was a good play. Last week he didn't play as well. So it's good to see him on the first play of the game, getting some push at the line of scrimmage. Kelvin Joseph with the tackle. Trey Lance actually isn't even in Dallas yet. I believe they said he was flying in an hour and a half, and that was half an hour ago. So he won't be at this game. We won't get to see him play, which is the one thing that I'm actually really bummed about is the Cowboys didn't trade for him earlier in the preseason so we could at least see him play in a Cowboys uniform. So looks like we'll have to wait. Devin Hart. I don't know if you ever saw my comment, but are you interested in going to this Cowboys San Francisco game? I am going to the Jets game. What is that, week 5? Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in going to the game. It's just I'm in Colorado, so I don't even know how much tickets would be from Colorado to San Francisco. Who is punt return for the Cowboys? Jalen Marino Cropper. All right. Dang, section 118, row 21. That's pretty good, dude. I'm sitting in a 300 for the Cowboys and Jets game, but it's row 1, so there's not going to be anybody in front of me, and I count that as a win. Sam Williams is there. He is. Oh, what was he doing, dude? Dude, Jack is on it with the mods. Jack is really on it with the mods. But if you have any Cowboys questions that we can talk about, it is week 3 of the preseason. I'm only going to do the first half of the game because this game don't really matter. And I wanted to hang out with you guys for just a little bit. So, if you have any Cowboys related questions, I'd love to hear them. Twitter, Josh Ball is questionable to return with a hip injury. So a guy that's competing for reps on the interior of that offensive line is going to miss or is questionable for the rest of the game. So that's the thing to keep an eye on too. If the players give you the ball, can you keep it? Yeah. Are you talking about like if they score a touchdown and they throw it up into the stands? Yeah, you can keep it. I was at the wild card game against Tampa. That was awesome. See Tom Brady's last game and the Cowboys win their first road playoff game in like 30 years. Such a cool experience. And they beat Tom Brady, like that's awesome. The news on Overshown is he's out with a torn ACL. He'll miss the rest of the year. So that sucks. That absolutely gutted. Just, awful for him. Awful for the Cowboys because they were already a little thin at the linebacker group. Now they are thin. You're going to have to rely on some guys that maybe you didn't want to, especially if Clark or Van Der Esch get hurt. So Damone Clark will miss his entire rookie season, which really sucks. Do I think the Cowboys now have legit leverage? No. No. Lance, he hasn't proven that he can be a proven starter in the NFL, and you don't get rid of a top 10 quarterback. Dak still has all the leverage. Lance hasn't proved that he can play in the NFL. Didn't know you lived in Colorado. I have a brother who lives in Colorado Springs area. Yeah, I live in the Denver area, just a little north of Denver. I like Jabril Cox, but I honestly think DeMarvion Overshown showed a little bit more this preseason than Cox has in his time in Dallas, which I don't think Cox has gotten. Oh, good throw by Will Greer. I don't think that Cox has gotten his fair opportunity in Dallas so far, but it looks like he's going to get some playing time this year, especially with the Overshown injury, and then in front of him is Clark and Van Der Esch. So Hunter Lipke takes a shot at the end of that. Offensive line looks like they're getting a little bit of push tonight. That's good. Lipke doesn't. I don't think he makes the team. If you're usually playing in this final preseason game, and Lipke will probably get a ton of carries. Unfortunately, I don't think he makes this team, and they've been using him at running back, and I think you have better running backs on the team. Now, if he was a fullback and they'd been using him as such, then I would say, yeah, there's a good chance he really makes this team. But they've been using him at running back, not fullback, so I don't think he makes the team. Yeah, there was a report that Marquise Bell was going to do some of Overshown's job. Playing some linebacker, which Dan Quinn does that with his safeties anyway. Jaron Kearse plays in the box. Donovan Wilson plays in the box. They're pretty much using that safety as another linebacker and then having two on the field in the big nickel. So I'm not going to lie. Will Greer's kind of on it. Will Greer's kind of on it tonight, boys and girls. That's a good throw. That's a good throw by Will Greer. Hello from Colorado Springs. Love watching your videos. I appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, everybody that sends nice comments, likes videos, subscribes, you guys are amazing. My nose itches. Yeah, so that's a good point. Someone just commented, he's younger than Burrow, Pickett, and Levis. I don't think he is ready now or next year. The dude is 23 years old. That's insane. I mean, I know it feels like he's been in the league forever. He was in the league in 2021, 2022, and this will be his third year in the league. The dude is 23. Hold on. Will Greer? Will Greer? Oh, he just missed him. I was just talking Will Greer up. He missed it. But, yeah, he's so young. And I think that's what we forget. You're like, he's been in the league for 3 years. He needs to figure it out. A lot of guys aren't drafted until they're 23, 24. Oh, dude. Someone said, oh, my God. I saw that message. It said that 80% of my audience is men. Try like 95. I think it's like 95. All right, 3rd and 10. Greer. Who's that? Timmy Folk. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think this is Simi's last game in a Cowboys jersey. I don't think he makes the team this year, unfortunately. Joe, I was talking about this earlier. Is Trey Lance going to play today? He is not even in the building. He's not even in Dallas yet. They said that he was going to be flying in like an hour and a half, and that was at like 7 o'clock, but right before the game started. So he won't be here. He won't be playing. And that was another thing that I was talking about, is I really wanted him. Hold on. Brandon Aubrey misses from 59. It's from 59, but he didn't miss by much. A little play-by-play would be cool. Yeah, I'm going to try to do some play-by-play. I'm not really the Joe Buck type, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much, but I'll try. Do a little bit of play-by-play. So we're trying to hit our like goal from last stream, which was 128 likes on that live stream. We're up to 36 right now. So if you just joined, make sure you hit that like button. Lets everybody know, lets the algorithm know that you're enjoying the live stream, tells other Cowboys fans to come hang out. So make sure you do that, please. And then if you have Cowboys fans that also enjoy live streams and want somebody to hang out with for the game, share the live stream with them. that was the thing, which a lot of people were saying, yes, Simi's gone. Simi hasn't shown me anything to validate him staying. I 100% agree. And I think that's what he needed because Jeff Kavanaugh and Jesse Holley were talking about it on Jeff's channel. But NFL teams recycle projects every couple years. And Simi's been on the back half of the roster and has been the project for a while now. So this year it felt like, okay, it's time for all that to pay off. He needs to get his spot on this team solidified. He didn't do that. So now you start over with a new project. You start with Jalen Brooks. You give him 2 or 3 years, see if he can find and carve out a role for himself on this roster. And if he can't, then you move on to the next one, and then the next one, and then that's just how it works in the NFL. Projects rotate, move through every single year, every other year. So it just feels like it's time for Simi to move on, find another team, another home. Gary says the Cowboys are doomed for failure without a true kicker. I 100% agree. I hate how the Cowboys handle the kicker situation. It's awful. Every single year. They make us worry about it every single year. And it's just not something you should be worried about. So, 1st and 10 from the 49 for the Raiders. Oh, good play. Who is that? Josh Butler. Corner, I believe. Couldn't tell you. Back into the roster. Don't be negative. I'm not being negative. It's a worrisome topic. The kicker is worrisome. And here's why. Here's why. This is why I hate how the Cowboys handle the kicker situation. They have put together an amazing team. Great team. Offensive side, defensive side, they went out and got 2 veterans on both sides of 2 positions that they struggled with at the end of last year, right? You can't let a kicker ruin that. You can't let a kicker ruin that. Because if you have a great team, you put that team together, and they lose because of a missed kick or 2 missed extra points and a missed field goal, it's going to suck knowing you could have improved that, and you didn't, and it cost you a game or a playoff berth or a playoff win, you know. Yeah, Jordan says, I know Maher missed those field goals in the wild card round, but he was money all season. I agree with that too. Thought they should have gave Maher a chance after all the misses, but I think they feel like he's broken. So he's not faring too well in Denver either, I don't believe. Do It Man Clip says, like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. We're trying to break 130 likes. 1st and 10 for the Raiders after a Kelvin Joseph penalty. Nick Mullins drops back. Ooh. Good play again by Wanye Thomas. Get him, Bean. Get him, Bean. He said, Bean said, if y'all don't like the stream, the Bean will come for you. Get him, Bean. Yeah. I don't know if Kelvin Joseph's on the roster or not. It's really tough. I mean, I see a way that he doesn't. I see a way that he does make this roster. You know, depends on, I don't know if the coaching staff has completely given up on the guy. You know, pay attention to how much Kelvin Joseph plays tonight. Maybe that'll give us an idea if he's going to make this team or not. So 4th and 4 for the Raiders. Looks like they're going to go for it. So the Raiders call a timeout. Our offensive line isn't bad until somebody gets hurt. Then you're in trouble. Because with Smith, Biotish, Martin, Steele, great starting 5. I know it sounds awful, but the minute that Tyron gets hurt, you're back in trouble. So, who are you going to put at left tackle? Are you going to move Tyler Smith out to left tackle, put Adoga at left guard, or are you going to put Adoga at left tackle and keep Tyler Smith at left guard? Who knows? You know? So, I do think the offensive line isn't a problem until somebody gets hurt, and then you have a big problem. Because I don't want Josh Ball playing. You know, it's a weak spot for this team. That's something else that Zach just brought this up, but the Cowboys are going to trade for an O-lineman. I think Armstrong is the one. If they're going to trade for an offensive lineman, their defensive line is so deep that they have pieces that could possibly start for another team. So if you're going to trade player for player or a player and a pick, whatever, it's going to. I really think it's going to come from that defensive line, for sure. Oh, we just hit 50 likes on the stream. Make sure you are liking the stream, sharing with all your friends, going over to whoever else's stream and telling them to watch this one. Whatever you got to do. Let's get the stream numbers up. Let's go. So, Old Bean, in the video I made last night talking about Trey Lance, I said that he would be quarterback 3. Most likely simply because he hasn't been here during training camp. He hasn't been here for the preseason games. So it's like, I don't think you can put him out there, or I don't think the team will put him out there over Cooper Rush, a guy that knows the system, has experience in this system, all of those things. But what would I do? Trey Lance is going in. If Dak goes down, Trey Lance is playing. I want to see what he's got. 53 likes on the stream.
Yeah, I have to watch my neighbor's NFL Sunday ticket. It's not your best plan. You know what it is? My plan from Verizon. Switch now and they'll give you NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV on them. This plan is amazing. Another amazing plan? Backing away from you.
I watched the video, but I have a memory of a goldfish. I 100% agree. Can barely remember what happened yesterday. I want to collab. There's some guys that I want to collab. You just have to tell them, because I don't know how to get a hold of them. All right? How do I get a hold of Jeff? I comment on his videos. The dude don't reply to me. All right? So it's like, what do I do? So I need you guys to get their attention. I'm trying to collab. I want to talk to Jeff. I want to talk to Vach. I want to talk to Law. So hit them up. All right, 4th and 3 for the Raiders right here. Fourth and 3, a little rut. And they convert on the 4th and 3. Yeah. Dude, I don't have I can't turn my YouTube notifications on. Because if I turn my YouTube notifications on, I get all of your guys' notifications, dude. I can't keep up with when they go live and stuff. I can't keep up when they go live because I can't have my notifications on. So, you know. Second and 5 for the Raiders right here. And they blow the play dead. So 2nd and 10 after a false start by the Raiders. Got 11 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Cowboys. I wish I could figure out how to get the score up on the screen, but I can't. So after another penalty, it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Raiders with 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Might go ahead and... Now they're going to play this last one. Nope. And that's the end of the first quarter. Let's go. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. I'm trying to break our record. Which, honestly, I didn't expect a lot of people to be watching the game tonight, just knowing it's a third preseason game. People to lose interest pretty fast. But, you know, the preseason's always... I'm so excited for the first, 10 minutes. And then I'm like, I need real football. This isn't good. 7-0. Cowboys lead. Believe the Raiders are on the Cowboys 25-yard. No, it might be on the 30, 35-yard line. Colin, big fan of your videos. Been watching for a year. Go Cowboys. Dude, that's crazy. I started making NFL videos for a while. But then I switched to actually just covering the Cowboys full time because that's my favorite team. That's who I care about. That's who I watch every single game. So I like to think that I know what I'm talking about. But thank you so much, Colin, for watching the videos. It means a ton for sure. Being honest, Zach, do you think the Cowboys have a shot this year? Yeah. I think they got a damn good team, all right? And, I just sound like that cliche Cowboys fan. No, the Cowboys are going to win Super Bowl. Cowboys win Super Bowl. Cowboys win Super Bowl. But, yes, they have a roster that can win the Super Bowl. Believe it or not. Mike said I am just glad football is back. 100% agree. 100% agree. Zach's right. We're making out of the divisional round this year. I just sound like the most cliche Cowboys fan. Yeah. Super Bowl bound. Second and 20 for the Raiders. Mullins drops back. No pass rush. Oh. Eric Scott Jr. with the pass defense. That's Aiden O'Connell. That's not no Nick Mullins. Nobody told me. They do kind of look similar, I'm not going to lie. Aiden O'Connell, the quarterback from Purdue. I forgot he was with the Raiders. So 3rd and 20. Cowboys lead by 7 with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Aiden O'Connell drops back, hits a guy on a hitch route. Big tackle by Marquise Bell right there. There we go. They going to go for it on 4th and 10? No. Raiders are going to kick a field goal on 4th and 10 right here. Marquise Bell has been playing very well. I agree. 44-yard attempt. And Carlson will knock it through to bring it to 7-3. Hey, how do I become a member on mobile? I honestly have no idea how to become a member. I don't know how you become a member, to be honest. Could somebody help him out? Becoming a member. Oh, Old Bean, click join. Does it have a join button on the live stream? That's going to be, it's going to be a big thing. Dono. Join. Let me look. Let me get on my. Dang, man. There's not a join on mine either. Okay, so if you can do the little screen, drag down, and then go on my channel and then slide over where it says like home, video, shorts, live, playlist, community. Click membership. And then it should be an option for you to join and become a member of the channel. Try that. Slide down, or you can even get off the live stream for a minute, and then you can become a member like that. See if that works. Yeah, I had a bunch of people joining last week while the stream was going on. All right. 7-3, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Hunter Lipke. Okay. Dak with a little bit of play action. Sean McEwen. I would like to see him get Schoonmaker the ball just a little bit more. Just because, I don't really watch Mike Fisher, honestly. I watch Vach, Jeff, and 105.3 The Fan. There's Simi on a little comeback route. I try not to consume too much Cowboys content. I do it all day, every day. So it's like I try not to, listen to Cowboys content all the time and then make my own Cowboys content and then have other people's opinions. But when I do watch, it's Jeff, Vach, 105.3. Fourth and 1. No. My stream just froze on 4th and 1. What is NFL Plus doing? I have no idea what just happened. Oh, Lipke. Hunter Lipke's got the moves, baby. Castle Trey is not playing. He isn't in the building. He's on his way to Dallas now, though. But he will not be suiting up and playing tonight, no. Hey, Dak is low-key killing it, right, Ryan? I agree. Dak is killing it with the play calling. Here we go, Malik Davis. Always thought that Tony Romo would be a great offensive coordinator. Obviously, he's making insane money at CBS, so why would he ever do that? But, you know, I think Tony would make a great offensive coordinator. Dowdle hasn't played tonight, so that tells me that they... What's up, Hammer? I appreciate you joining this stream. Second and 7. Will Greer drops back. Oh, dude, he's just missing a little deep on some of these throws. My opinion is Deuce should be running back 2. Yeah, depends on how many carries you're giving your running back 2. I don't think Deuce is going to hold up well with 20 carries. 20 carries in a game, but he I think he could do a lot with 7 or 8 in a game. 5 to 8 I would say would be the sweet spot for Deuce. Whatever you call the Cowboys running back 2. Are we talking about the second most touches at the running back position? Are we talking about a guy that's rotating on the second series? Like, what are we talking? Greer with a nice throw to Simi Fehoko. So, I think it has some, gray area on what you mean by running back 2. There we go. Simi Fehoko's getting involved a little bit, more than what we've seen in the past, which is good. Will Greer with the play action. He's rolling left. He's looking. Fehoko again, almost for the first down. Wow. Okay. Simi getting involved. So in my video I made, I talked about Fehoko and Jalen Brooks. That's the competition. Those are the 2 guys we need to be watching for that wide receiver 6 spot. With Lance now in the picture, the Cowboys might, I'm not saying they are, go with 5 wide receivers. So maybe those guys aren't even competing for a job. But my 53-man roster will be out in the next week. So keep an eye out for that. If you just joined the stream, make sure you like it. We're trying to hit 120. We're at 60 right now. We're halfway there. So make sure you hit that like button. Do you think we should trade Gallup? That's an interesting one. Because I saw 105.3 talking about that a little bit today. I saw 105.3 talking about trading Gallup. And here's the thing. I would for maybe an offensive lineman. But the problem is you don't weaken your strong points. That's not what you do to become a better team. So I'm going to say no. But if things get dire at the offensive line position before the trade deadline, I might be making calls to teams that need a wide receiver that might have an extra offensive lineman that could just be a something to stop the bleeding. So Gallup, that's an interesting one. Let me answer that in a couple weeks and see where we're at. See if Gallup's making an impact, where Tolbert's at, all that stuff. Double move MMA in the building. I doubt a team will pick up Will Grier. I doubt it too. He hasn't really done much in Dallas. He's been the practice squad quarterback for 3 years now. Hasn't really taken a step forward based on what we saw in his first year here. So unfortunately, I think his time in the NFL is coming to an end. Gallup for Trent Williams, baby. I 100% I agree. A third wide receiver for the best left tackle in the game, or maybe one of the best left tackle. Sign me up, old bean. Write the contract, and I'll take it to San Francisco tonight. Is the Dorrance Armstrong trade talk real? Yeah, I think he's a trade candidate simply because of how deep you are along the defensive line. I wouldn't trade Williams. Williams has more upside than Dorrance Armstrong, Ryan. So David says that Gallup is going to be a beast this season for the Cowboys. I sure hope so. He did not perform how I had hoped he would last year, coming off of an injury. He was coming off an injury. He still wasn't healthy, although he was supposed to be. We should see a completely different Michael Gallup in 2023. Hey, comment down below. Comment in the chat. Oh, good catch by Lipke. Who you want me to talk about in the video tonight? It's the third preseason game. Who am I talking about? All right. Yeah, Hunter Lipke with a great catch. First and goal. Will Grier rolling right, looking. He pump fakes. Oh, he makes a guy miss, and then runs out of bounds. Will Grier's kind of got the moves. I agree, Hammer. If Jalen Tolbert has a really good season, he takes wide receiver 3. I agree. People don't like to think about that because Tolbert was not good last year, but he's shown so much this preseason and training camp that I really believe that he took a giant leap forward. His confidence is better. So, somebody just said Schoon got a Schoonmaker. I told you I wanted him to get more involved. Let's go. Like the stream for that Schoonmaker touchdown. That's a guy we'll be talking about. Let's go. Demetrius, I know they won't give up Williams for Gallup. I'm just messing around. Oh, watching Aubrey. Great to see Schoonmaker getting involved in his those last preseason game. Maybe build some confidence. He's so athletic. I mean, you can see when he turns, like he's upfield in a hurry. Let me write this down real quick so I don't forget. Old Bean about spoiled it for me. No, it's all right. It's cool. I kind of like knowing what's going on a little bit. I can prepare. Schoonmaker touchdown. Awesome. I haven't seen Ronald Jones tonight, Space Cowboy. I haven't seen him. I've seen Lipke, Davis, I believe that's it. I think that's it, honestly. Oh, my favorite rookie hammer by far has been Deuce Vaughn. That's been the dude this entire preseason. Favorite in the class. I love the pick when it happened. Still love the pick now. Awesome. Yeah, Ryan, Dallas is a draft and develop team. They which is what makes it odd. Which is what makes the Trey Lance, Gilmore, and Cooks trades odd, because they love their draft picks, which you can't really group the Gilmore and Cooks in, I guess, with the Lance trade. But that's what shocked me so much about Trey Lance yesterday is the Cowboys love their picks. Whether it's a fourth rounder or not, you cannot tell this team that their draft picks aren't worth anything because they don't listen. So for them to trade for Trey Lance, I think this front office really likes him. Because we know how much they love their draft picks, and if they're giving up a fourth rounder, which to this team is like the holy grail, I think they really like. I really think they like Trey Lance, and I think they think there's a possibility he could be more than a backup quarterback or a very high end number 2, because they have a middle of the road quarterback 2 in Cooper Rush. But for them to spend that fourth round pick, I think they like him more than people are saying they do. Let's see if I refresh, if like it can get a little bit farther ahead in the game. There we go. Oh, Viliami Fehoko with the tackle. Let's see what Gallup's got to say.
You've had opportunity now to receive play calls by your new OC, as we call him, Coach McCarthy. How has that been in terms of the transition from Kellen Moore to him, and what can we expect to see that's different?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been great. He's definitely putting, all the wide receivers in different spots. I'm playing on the inside, playing on the outside. I'm motioning a lot. But all the wide receivers are doing that, trying to keep the defense on their toes. So Mike McCarthy's doing a good job of putting everybody in just different, positions. So it's been great for us, though.
I would say Dak Prescott's doing a good job of putting guys in different positions with his play calling tonight. What do you think of him tonight?
Dak, like I said, he might have a role in that, whenever he gets done. It's going to be a long time because he's got plenty of ball left to play. But, he's dicing them up right now.
Yeah. Let me ask you about Brandon Cooks because he is veteran guy. He's such a professional in everything that he does. What does he bring not only to the field but to that wide receiver room?
He definitely brings knowledge. He's got a whole family and everything. He talks about, stuff outside of football life. But when we get into the room, he's locked in. He's one of those guys that literally leaves his phone at the door before we walk into the meeting room. But, he just brings a whole different, picture that, we haven't seen yet. And we definitely appreciate him for that. But he's a speedster out there. We love having him out there.
Jack, I 100% agree. Mike does love, I think, teaching and bringing and coaching up the quarterback position. I think he loves that. He did it with Rodgers. He did it with, he's done it with Dak. So I really think he enjoys the process of working with the quarterback, improving, and I think he's going to do that with Trey Lance. And I think we're going to see Mike work a little bit of magic. I don't think Mike gets the credit he deserves, if we're being honest here. 100% agree, Ryan. Mike really believes in not giving up on quarterbacks too early. And like you just said, the dude is 23 years old. Like, what are we doing here? Like, there's no way I'm writing off Trey Lance and telling you he's a bust at 23 years old. What's he going to be at 25 under a new system with more confidence, with a full Cowboys training camp under his belt? Like, he might be a heck of a dude, and he might be a trade candidate. He might be an option for the Cowboys to move on from Dak, as much as people call that delusional. You never know. It's the NFL. It moves quick. Things happen in a hurry. So, don't give up on him too early. Oh, good throw by Aiden O'Connell right there. Mike did have prime Aaron and only won one Super Bowl. And here's the thing about winning the Super Bowl. All right, I'll give you all my spiel about winning the Super Bowl. Tom Brady has messed with people's minds when it comes to how often you should make and win the Super Bowl. What Tom Brady did is never going to happen again. So for Mike to only win one Super Bowl, it's still impressive that he even won that Super Bowl to begin with. That's an impressive feat in itself. And should he have made more Super Bowls? Yes. Should he probably have won more Super Bowls? Yes. But I don't think it's a detriment to say that he only won one with a prime Aaron Rodgers, because it's hard to win a Super Bowl. We saw it last year. We saw it the year before. There's a lot of luck that goes into it. The Rams were a dropped interception away from not going to the Super Bowl. There's a number of things that have to happen for you to make a Super Bowl, including luck, skill, the ball bouncing your way. So, Mike might get his second Super Bowl. Oh, the defense just got gashed. I hope they show the replay on that, because the Cowboys just got gashed. Yeah, the defensive line just got gashed. Holy crap. That was rough, not gonna lie. I want to see a big-time Will Grier throw right here. That's what I want to see. I was so worried about Trayvon's contract, and this year the front office has majority. Yeah, I agree. The front office has impressed. They've done a lot of good things. As much as we love to hate on Jerry and Steven and whoever else, Will McClay, if you want to add him in there, the Cowboys front office has done everything, in my opinion, other than the offensive line, to go out and win a Super Bowl this year. So we'll see. Pollard, do you think Tony Pollard is going to have another 1,000-yard season from Hammer Style 21? Yes. As long as he can stay healthy, Pollard's probably a 1,200, 1,300-yard guy, getting a bulk of the carries. I really think Zeke ate into a lot of his production last year for no reason, because Zeke was not that dude. That should be eating into Tony Pollard's carries and touches. So, yes, I think he's a 1,300-yard guy. Ryan seems to think that he's a Pro Bowler and a 1,500-yard guy. And if that's the case, this offense is going to be perfectly fine. Especially if CD's a 1,200-yard guy. Cooks is a 800 to a 1,000-yard guy. Gallup's probably a 500 to a 700-yard guy. We can go on and talk about this all day, but I think the Cowboys offense is going to be good. I appreciate everybody that has followed these right here. Any of those, it means a lot. So if you want to keep up with me outside of Double Move, and I post Cowboys content, I just don't have anybody to post to on Twitter or X or whatever you call it. So therefore I don't. But if you guys start following me, you know, tweeting at me, engaging with me, I'll make Cowboys content on other platforms as well. So let's see if anybody follows this without even knowing it's me. Malik Davis is getting some carries as we close out the end of the first half. So more of a personal question, do you plan to do sports analysis as a living? Believe it or not, I do it as a living now. This is my job. Making content on YouTube. I have an Instagram, which that's why I asked. That Instagram has over 100,000 followers. You know, I plan on branching out a little bit, creating more content. That way, you know, obviously can do it more, but yeah, I do this full time right now, and you know, it's not about the money. It's never been about the money. It's a passion. I love the Cowboys. I've loved the Cowboys. I've had an Instagram for them since I was in 8th grade or a freshman in high school. I'm 23 years old now, so it's just always been something that I've loved, and I do it full time now. That's how I get out so many videos throughout the week. So is Jalen Brooks about to do something crazy? Nope. Greer scrambling. Nice little block from Dennis Houston right there. I used to watch Mike. I don't really watch him that much anymore. Yeah, I mean, I would love to meet Mike Fisher. But the whole plan is to just kind of have my own thing. I mean, I would love to collaborate with people. I'd love to talk to other Cowboys creators and stuff, but, you know, a lot of people seem to like Mike Fisher, I guess because he's like super close connected. But, a little screen to Malik Davis right here. He's got some room. Simi Fehoko. Nice block, Simi. I appreciate you for following me on Twitter or X. I'll follow you back. Does Mike support his fellow YouTube bros? I do have a Threads account. If you follow at DC Weedham Boys, I have a Threads account on there, but I don't really post, to be honest. Out to Malik Davis right here. Davis tripped up. 1st and 20 for the Cowboys, I believe, after a holding penalty. All right, 2nd and 20 for the Cowboys. Will Greer, 15 and 20 for a 128 so far in the game. A little draw to Malik Davis. Davis, tripped up. You could have more than that. Another flag. My goodness, man. Holding on Sean McEwen. My goodness. Was that 2nd and 30? Yep. Second and 30. Well, I feel like on our last stream, I wanted to see the Cowboys get a good 2-minute offense in with Will Greer, and it just hasn't happened. So we're at 2nd and 25, and it don't look like we're going to get a good look at at the 2-minute offense with Will Greer. That sucks. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about this for just 1 second. So Michael Gelkin tweeted, Cowboys wide receiver Jalen Tolbert is not playing tonight. Coaching staff has seen enough. Most improved player on roster is ready for week 1. Jalen Tolbert, I'm not going to talk about him in my next video, I don't believe, but it's awesome that he's not playing in this game. I love that. It shows you that he's far enough along. The team feels like he doesn't need any more reps. They feel like he's improved enough. It's awesome to see. I'm so glad that he's going to be the 4th wide receiver this year. South Alabama Jalen Tolbert is back. So it's just awesome that he didn't play in this game, that he's shown out enough in training camp in the preseason that they don't need him. They don't need to see any more, and that makes me super confident in what he can do. So I have a Cowboys question for you. Whose nickname was Roger Dodger? Well, Roger Staubach? Law Nation hooked Fish up. Tell me how that happened. What do you mean he hooked him up? All right, let's hope the Cowboys can at least get something going on offense for this last 2 minutes. I just want to see them running the 2-minute offense. Get some excitement up in here. It's the preseason. All right. 2nd and 25, 2 minutes. Greer, pump fake underneath the Lipke for, I don't know. You're going to be looking at 3rd and long either way. 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 maybe. Oh my goodness. What are we doing, people? It's the preseason. Let's get this game going on. Law taught Fish the ins and outs of YouTube. Yeah, Law's been on YouTube for a minute. That's cool that he helped him out, though. I remember when Fish just started his channel. That was cool. You know, he's always like been in sports media, but to see it like flow over into YouTube and like for these YouTube people to be like flowing over into normal media, or like, I guess you could, like, you know, old media, is super cool. So, all right, let's see what Dak Prescott cooks up with the play call right here on 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15. See what Dak has in his bag of tricks. We're going to actually watch Dak and see how he reacts to where
Will Greer drops back. Oh. No, Greer. Throw it, dude. It's
just like Dak drew it up. And have fun.
what? What just happened? 1st and 10. I mean, 3rd and 15. Will Greer with about 20-yard scramble. Steps up, moves out. Oh, moves back left, and then there we, dude. That was awesome. There we go. Will. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Underneath the Lipke, makes a man miss. Oh, he made another one miss. Heck of a run by Hunter Lipke right there. All right, we got some excitement going on, boys. Let's go. This is what we need from the preseason. I'm probably yelling. Greer looks. Lipke again. Touchdown. He's exhausted. Hey, Hunter Lipke's kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like Hunter Lipke. Great. That was awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just a little bit of 2-minute. Hunter Lipke, baby. He was exhausted by the end of that. Awesome. 2-minute. 50 seconds left. And Aubrey knocks through the PAT. All right, boys. That's going to do it for me on the live streaming this game. That was enough excitement to end off the game. It doesn't look like Deuce is going to play. It doesn't look like really anybody that you would want to get a look at for the season is going to play a whole lot, unfortunately. So, therefore, I am going to start getting ready for a video tonight. I got mad at myself because I did not get a video out on the day of the game. So, thank you so much for watching the live stream. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Tell other people to come back, watch my reactions, all that stuff. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Old Bean, for the donation. Everybody that wants to become a member, hit the join button down below. If you want to send a super thanks, whatever you want to do, you know, it would mean a lot. Like the video, subscribe. I love you all.